teaching at this summer at the One Family Festival. I am grateful to be a part, and I'm so glad that I was asked to be a part, and I hope that this video gives you a small introduction to what to expect from me at the One Family Festival. So, a few dance questions. I have been dancing since I was 13 years old. I started dancing when I was in junior high, which is a rough time to start dancing as a male in the South. When there is little to no dance availability for just male dancers in the South at that time. But I started when I was 13, so I have been dancing that would put me dancing about 27 years now. 27 years, that's a long time. Next question. The next two questions actually are going to be combined. I am coming to the One Family event, and I'm most excited to be used as a resource for dance educators, dance advocates, and dance enthusiasts. My specialty is in jazz. I moved to Chicago to dance for Gus Giordano's Jazz Dance Chicago, and I am very passionate and adamant about the advancement of jazz dance, because it's our American art form, and I want to make sure that jazz dance is not only preserved, but it is also pushing the art form forward. And I think that with the onset of contemporary and the popularity of hip-hop, which both have foundations that come from modern dance and from jazz dance, we can start to get the technique solidified for contemporary movement, especially contemporary jazz dance. So I am excited to be a part of that advancement of the art form in that fashion. The most important lesson I've learned as a dancer: be flexible. Okay, be flexible, be adaptable. You're more marketable that way, and be an expert at everything. Especially in this day and age right now, dance was a little different when I was dancing professionally, but right now dancers have to be good at everything. You have to be a ballerina in the ballet class. You have to be a jazz dancer in the jazz class. You have to be a grounded modern dancer in the modern class and in the contemporary class. And you have to be able to do what's being asked of you with a good attitude, because you're going to make a whole lot more money being asked to do jazz squares and pivot turns than you're ever going to be making doing deep, heartfelt, well thought out choreography that is deep and meaningful versus entertainment dance. But that's just the nature of the industry, and we hope that can change in the near future. Let's see. Next, what is my favorite thing about dance? Dance is full out. It is the thing that you can't kind of do. You can't kind of move your body. You can't you can't sort of do it. It's either all or nothing. And part of my mission as a dance teacher and a dance motivator and as a consultant is to help teachers and dancers understand that what they need to be their best is already in them. They just have to allow it to come out. They have to give it that opportunity to showcase itself, and it will. It's already in there. We just have to teach everyone to allow it to come out. What is my favorite thing about teaching dance? Seeing people get it. When you see a dancer that has been struggling with a concept or a skill, and let's take balance for example. They've had trouble with their balance for such a long time, and when we finally get their alignment right and their placement right and their balance becomes effortless and it becomes easy, you can hear them say, "Oh, it's so easy." And, well, yes, but it's a process. And I think the thing that we have to teach this generation that's coming up in dance is that dance is a process. It's not a quick fix. You're not going to take one class and become amazing. You're not going to take two classes and become amazing. It's going to be a process that's going to take a long time, and then the result will be a reflection of the hard work that you've put in over that time. What's the one tip I can give young dancers? Take a class from everyone that you can possibly take, and take it with all of you. Don't don't mark anything. Mark is a watered down version of the real thing, and we have lots of dancers and dance educators that accept that as a norm. And if we can eliminate that as an option, and you only work full out, then it's in there. Working full out means that you've got it. That you've learned it. You are working on perfecting it, and there's different stages of that learning. So learning the mark means you've already learned the watered down version of the real thing. So why are we perfecting a mark versus perfecting the real thing? And that's just a change in the mindset. That's a change in the approach to movement, and it's a change in the approach to learning, that if we just adapt that in our classroom setting, then we'll see a different result in our dancers and in the product that they produce. So a few fun questions. Hidden talent. Not so much a hidden talent, but as you can I do like to lift weights. I am a amateur bodybuilder, and I love working out. I love pushing myself to my physical limits. It holds me accountable to myself, and it holds me accountable to my students, because if I'm going to teach it or preach it, then I have to live it as well. And my bodybuilding and the reflection that my bodybuilding has in my teaching is an example that speaks for itself. It's kind of like a hairdresser that has great hair. You can pretty much guarantee that if the hairdresser has great hair, you're probably going to get a great haircut or a great hairstyle yourself. Next fun fact, what gives you the biggest adrenaline rush is, let's see, I love the adrenaline rush you get from being on stage. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it as a performer, but I enjoy more so seeing the hard work of dancers actually coming together on stage consistently and seeing them succeed at what they've been working so hard to do. I'm a behind-the-scenes kind of person. I like to see the product. I don't have to be in the spotlight, and I don't have to be recognized or given the spotlight in any way. I definitely like to see what goes on behind the scenes and see that product come out on stage or in the classroom when the dancers actually achieve what I know that they're capable of achieving. What's my idea of a perfect vacation? And I love doing nothing on vacation. I feel like I go all the time, and I give so much to my students, I give so much to my studio owners, I give so much to my teams that I work with, and I enjoy that, and I wouldn't change it for the world. But when I go on vacation, sitting on a beach in the sun, doing nothing is perfect for me. And I could do it days on end, every day, go to the beach, sit, enjoy the sun, enjoy the water. There's something about the water that calms me that I do enjoy, and I don't get that sense of peace and calmness from anything other than being around the water like that. So I do enjoy the beach, I enjoy the sun, and on vacation I enjoy doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. No reading, no nothing. Just being on the beach. What is one of the things that's on my bucket list? Let's see. There's so many things on the bucket list. I want to be able, and the one thing that I want to do is to travel Europe teaching jazz. I want to travel and follow in the footsteps of Gus Giordano, and I want to spread American jazz dance around Europe as well as around the United States. But on my bucket list is to be a fixture in jazz, the future of jazz dance. So on the bucket list would be traveling, especially in Europe, where dance is so much more well received and revered, that I would like to be a fixture in European dance, even though I'm teaching American jazz dance. Let's see, final question. What's my favorite activity to do in my free time other than dance? Lift weights. I do enjoy lifting weights. I do enjoy being physical. I enjoy taking a yoga class every now and then, but I enjoy being active. active. Sitting and watching television serves its purpose, and there's nothing wrong with it, and I do enjoy my TV time. My favorite show is Golden Girls, and I've seen every episode many, many, many times, and I still watch it like it's brand new, but I love the Golden Girls, and I enjoy the time that I watch the Golden Girls. But my favorite thing to do in my free time is be at the gym, lifting weights and sweating it out. The One Family Festival is coming to Chicago July 13th through the 15th, and it is going to be an event like you guys have never seen before. I can't wait to see you guys this summer at the One Family Festival. I'm excited to be a part, and I'm so glad that I am a part of the next phase of what dance is moving towards in America. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to meeting you this summer. Thank you.